Alright, so now we're going to do adjectives in this lesson. How to find an adjective in a sentence. I love adjectives. I'm a huge fan. Don't need to overuse them, but they are important because they create specificity. They help the reader or the listener to see exactly what you're talking about, who you're talking about, what kind of person is this, what kind of place is this. They're helpful if they're not overused, but I think they're very, very helpful. You don't want your writing to be so sparse that you have no adjectives, unless that's your point. But 9 times out of 10, you're going to want to have some adjectives. You're going to want to paint the picture. You don't want just a pure monochrome, boring picture where you don't describe. And adjectives are used to describe. So remember, adjectives, they describe or modify a noun. Or modify a noun. So here I've written a generally pretty easy way to spot most adjectives. The blank noun. So the tall girl, a silly child, her heavy bag. So every word that describes or modifies a noun is going to be considered an adjective. Now, in our noun lesson, I went over a brief example. The monarch butterfly flew across the yard. Well, monarch butterfly can be considered a noun phrase, or some might say, and I would hearken to say that it's easier and cleaner to remember it this way. If you say, okay, the what are we talking about? We're talking about butterfly. Then, well, where does monarch fall? Well, monarch, even though it's capitalized, in that case, I would say it's more of an adjective because it specifies the butterfly. So it's the butterfly, and then if we're bringing attributes that describe or modify that noun, that butterfly, even if it's the name of the butterfly, in my opinion, that would make it an adjective. But you can also call it a noun phrase. So that's basically that's adjectives in a basic way. We're going to go over in our next lesson a little bit more about adjectives. But this is just basically how to find an adjective. Again, they describe or modify nouns only. Thank you very much.